Hello YouTube viewers and random Doctor Who fans. So far in Character's new toy lineup for 2020, we've had a disappointing TARDIS, an excellent Dalek, and a re-released Jadoon with a couple of new bits thrown in for good measure. And now, finally, we have Graham. It's a bit difficult trying to make the wise old man of the TARDIS crew look dynamic and exciting, so here's a few action poses of him while the theme music from The Chase plays, because this is the internet and people like references. Is it a decent figure though? That's the question we're here to answer, so let's take a closer look. Starting off with the packaging, I'm reminded of the old Bon Jovi song, Wanted Dead or Alive, as it's all the same, only the names will change. We get the Doctor Who logo at the top. It is the Graham O'Brien action figure in the 5.5 inch scale, and seeing as he has no accessories, this section of the box just says that there are 4 to collect. Yay. The window display is an impressive visual as usual, showing off the figure nicely, while the back gives us a look at the other figures in the range. That's nice, isn't it? But anyway, enough of the old, let's bring in the new as we take a look-see at the figure itself. Okay, so here we have Graham in action figure form, and there's something very familiar about this. That's because the body is another one of those character options patented Frankensteinian figures, with the moulding originally produced for the Nick Cutter figures from the abandoned ITV show Primeval. Thankfully, the head sculpt is all new, yet it suffers from the same issues as the Peter Capaldi figures, and then it's hard to convey age on a figure this small that's been slathered in paint apps, so you lose details such as bags and wrinkles around the eyes and across the forehead. But effort has been put in here, especially around the neck and jawline, to capture that older gentleman jowl effect. The end result is a figure that kind of looks like Bradley Walsh, but only if you look at it from a distance and squint your eyes a bit. The hair sculpt looks excellent, with strands and brush strokes moulded into it, as well as a light grey wash to convey the greying colour of his ageing hair. Moving down to the body, you can see he is cosplaying as Nick Cutter. In reality, he's wearing a light blue jacket with the collar turned up. You can also see a very rough join where the neck meets the body, and a cardigan-type design has been added here in an attempt to copy his actual clothes from the show. The jacket is sculpted very nicely, bursting with crinkles and creases, even some nice bagging around the back where the elasticated waist has caused the jacket to puff out. You can also see some pockets across his chest, as well as a zip running down the middle. The arms continue with the design of the jacket, while the hands contain detailing of individual fingers, but we do get some paint bleeding around the wrist. The trousers are in a similar style, with more of that excellent creasing and wrinkling sculpt to make them look like material, plus you can also spot detailing of 2 back pockets. Finally, the shoes are a basic brown with laces peeking out from under the trousers, while they also feature a worn white sole and lots of standard legal bunchundafiz too. So overall for detail, it's a bit muddled, but the reused body does look great. Turning to articulation, the head can do the full 360-degree exorcist twist. The arms can do a full 360 on the shoulder, with another full 360 at the top of the arm, plus a 90-degree bend on the elbow, and a further 360 on the wrist. Graham offers a full 360-degree waist articulation joint. The legs kick out to around 45 degrees, as well as move out to the sides, allowing him to do the splits. A bit wrong, seeing as he's an old man. We get a full 360 at the top of the leg, and a final 90-degree bend on the knee. So overall, it offers the standard basic level of articulation from a character options figure. Flipping across to accessories, Graham comes with... oh yeah, that's right, nothing. This is awkward. Go to the size comparison, quick, just go, go! As you can see, Graham fits in nicely with all the other figures in the 5.5 inch line, meaning he won't look out of place when displayed with both old and new action figures in this wave of character toys. So overall, what do I think of this figure? Well, that's a very good question. On the one hand, I have loved every single second that Graham O'Brien has been a part of this show. He's my favourite character out of the entire TARDIS team. To own an action figure of him to put on display is fantastic, but it's rife with problems. The face sculpt looks more like Martin Freeman than Bradley Walsh, while the body is one of the most obvious kit bashes the character have ever released. Ultimately, what I'm saying is that it's not perfect, but I'll take it. Plus, it also gives fans of The Chase a Bradley Walsh figure of their own to play with, so who could be bad to that? Thank you for watching my review. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like, subscribe, and support us on Patreon. Every little helps. And I'll see you soon in another video. Until then, farewell.
Fanny Schmeller.